Hello, happy Thursday. This is a Thursday reading for Thursday, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, the 7th of July. Happy birthday to my mama. If she's watching this, she knows who she is. My mom is an amazing woman. And at her age right now, she finally looked at me. My mom has struggled her whole life with things, as we all have. But she looked at me and said, "I'm a badass." And it was like the gates of heaven opened and all of the riches fell down. Listening to your mother feel empowered is one of the most amazing things that you could ever feel in your life. So happy birthday, Mom, my badass mama. All right, what's going on for Thursday, July the 7th? Thursday, July the 7th. If you're interested in a personal reading, it's in the description box below. I have a ton of different readings on there at the Mercantile, Lady Magdalene's Mercantile. Basically, it's a place where you can go, you can fill up, so you can go back and live your best life. I also have links to all my social media, so if you want to follow me on them, I'll follow back. I like meeting my peoples. You're my peoples. All right. So this is kind of a magical week anyway, as I've been doing these readings. I did the weekly, and then I've done these individuals, and truly it is a magical, magical week. Holding on to some red jasper here. I feel like this is a huge week of action for people, and it's a time for us to kind of switch our mentality and letting others decide, what is right for us as individuals, and more like taking action on what's right for us in terms of how much money we can make, how much we can take care of ourselves, how much we can honor who we are, and not give a shit about somebody else's rules and restrictions on us. So this is a huge week for that. On Thursday, we wake up, and I love this. It's the 10 of Cups. And this is basically wish fulfillment. I feel like the universe is calling all of us right now to really sit down and look at what we want out of this life. Basically, I wrote out about, a year, 2 years ago, I was slowly adding this list of things that I wanted in people that surrounded me, particularly a partner, as I was going through my divorce. It was like there were things that were coming up that I was like, I want this. And it was also things that I wanted to be myself. I wanted to be a certain type of person, and I wanted my person to be a certain type of person. And I'm literally getting wish fulfillment in the relationship department. Do we struggle? Yeah. Do we argue sometimes? Yeah. But it's an emotionally mature argument, and it's a healthy, discussion of perception and feelings and things like that. So as you wake up this morning, ideally, I keep talking about this all the time, write down what you want out of life. And that's just not about your relationships, your current relationships, or ones that you want in the future. I feel like there's somebody going to be showing you some love, some new love, and maybe this is you courting yourself. Self-love is the best love first, and that's the first one you should start with when you're looking to pair with someone. You need to make sure you're taking care of you, and that you're meeting your own emotional needs, physical needs, spiritual needs. But I love the Knight of Cups. He's like Johnny Suave. He's got his little wine there and his white horse, and he's riding in to save the day. Let's be honest, that's not what that's what the old commentary was on women, is that we needed men to save us from things, and he needs to save me, and he saved me from myself. And that stupid movie, which was a great movie, but that stupid line of "you complete me," what was that movie? Jerry Maguire, "You complete me." I don't want to be completed by somebody. I want to complement somebody's life as I want them to complement mine. We've got the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer zodiac. Let's call it my mom's card. But basically, karma is coming in and sweeping out whatever you're ready to make those changes so quickly that karma is coming in and sweeping out stuff. And if you're doing things on the sly, on the low down, on the side and being sneaky about it, it's going to come out. So stop it. We've all struggled with like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it, and I'll just do it over here when nobody's watching. And everybody's watching. Trust me. Everybody's watching, including God. And we don't want God to be upset with us or be disappointed. So literally coming in. Also, just take note, we've got a white horse and a dark horse. I think it's a reminder to, your white horse is your light, all things knowing, all things loving, but your dark horse is some of your dark karma. And sometimes that has to do with like, your demons that you battle, and they're always going to be around. It's kind of like when you recover from an addiction, you are in recovery forever. You're not just better, right? You're constantly working towards, you're going to constantly battle wanting to feel numb or be triggered and want to feel numb. And that's why people like do the things that they do, whether they drink or addicted to sex or porn or booze. I already said drinking, drugs, anything like that. Using other things to numb yourself really messes up with your intuition and what divine really wants from you. So be really careful about that. I see people taking new things that make things feel better. It's not always what you want to do. We have the Knight of Swords coming in. I feel like you're going to get a message about either from spirit, like in a dream, I almost feel like you're going to get a message. So make sure you have crystals out by your bed at night, ones that are blocking negativity, and it's more about your moving forward. And I almost feel like it's because of the Three of Cups, I almost feel like it's from somebody that has passed. So it's possible you'll wake up, which is so funny because my mom has the craziest dreams. So it's funny that I'm getting this message on her birthday to share on her birthday. She has the most bizarre dreams, and she keeps saying she's going to write them down. She needs to, because literally the most bizarre things, but they are messages from the unknown. It's possibly messages from your past life, but I feel like it's a message from your spirit guides telling you, hey, you need to take this opportunity. Hey, you need to let go of this and run away or run fast into this direction. So be open to messages you hear, even in daydreams. Like when you're sitting there at your desk and you're working or you're on the phone and all of a sudden you get that feeling of like, just be open to that. Let's look at and write it down and then journal about it. What can angels, gods, and goddesses tell us? Oh, this is already up, so we're going to talk about it. Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. So again, if you're looking at opportunities, you're about to get some big blessings in that manner. Just make sure you're open to your spirit guides kind of leaning into you, and also being open to God, and not in that shady way. Remember that. You are not shady, and you are not meant to carry shame or guilt in making money, period. This is the James Van Prowl. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And I do mean true friends, in that they're celebrating your wins, they're honoring your losses, and they're there just to be there sometimes. Some of us will rejoice in your wins, but they'll rejoice in your failures, and they'll be there like constantly trying to support you when you're trying to heal or you're feeling bad. But then when you're winning, they're still like in their own little filth, and they're not there to really support your win. So just be aware of it, and remember, that's why we have this card here, the Three of Cups. It's all about divine support. So happy birthday, Mom. Happy July 7th to you all, and have a wonderful Thursday. Namaste.